name is Eric Han. I'm a board member of the Southwest China chapter of the European Union Chamber of Commerce here in China. This past year, I had the pleasure of being the leading pen of this year's local position paper. So the local position paper is our most important publication that's done at the chapter level. And really, this is a tool that's used to better interact with the government. And most importantly, we provide recommendations within the paper that we believe that the local government can take to make the business environment better for our member companies here in Chongqing. I would say we really touch on every industry. Like we try to get a good overview of all of our members. So we got the chemical industry, hotels, automotive. I think industrial, yeah, it's really across the board. We have members in almost every service industry, of course, so really touching all facets of the economy here. I think if I can speak on behalf of the member companies, I think we're very much well aware that the leadership in Beijing is very focused on making Chongqing great, if you will. There are several very important policies that are impacting Chongqing. And so I think that the member companies are generally speaking aware of those policies. And so we're looking to, as a chamber, try to better understand how our member companies can both benefit and also, of course, support the local government in making those policies objectives come true. The growth story here is still, I would say, interesting. I think Chongqing is changing so quickly. I think there are opportunities to enter in here as a company. There are 4 distinct opportunities that come directly to my mind. The number one is, I think, tourism. I think the domestic tourism story of Chongqing is very interesting. But I think most of the tourism has been domestic tourism, it hasn't been the international tourism. So I think for our member companies or foreign or European enterprises operating within the city, I think doing overseas travel, bringing Europeans here, or really just any international visitor to Chongqing, I think that's a huge opportunity. Number 2, I also think transportation. I know when we meet with the government, there's always this really big emphasis on making Chongqing a transportation hub. So I think some sort of logistics company that's focused on bringing products in and out of Chongqing, I think especially going towards the European market, I think is also really interesting. The third area that comes to mind is education. I still think there's a lot of opportunity for education, especially regarding vocational education and providing specific skills. The fourth one is the AI. Anything about big data, AI. If you have some coding background or you have some sort of unique technology behind you as a company, or even just as an individual, I think there's a lot of opportunity here, because I think that's a really big focus of Chongqing, is upgrading and the manufacturing industry and just becoming, using more intelligent ways to manage data and apply AI to find interesting solutions to these manufacturing and business problems that Chongqing is facing.